Three new fashion packs today. I got two singles and a double. And because it's still AAPI month, we will be using the Raya and the Last Dragon characters. Namaari, Sisu, Raya. That's right. And then these really awesome fashion packs. Now, I was really good, kind of. I shouldn't be buying these. I tell myself, you don't buy anymore. In fact, with the new Barbie Basics line, I said I didn't have to buy another fashion pack again because I had really cool black basics that, I mean, you don't need. Minimalist wardrobe, that's all you really need. But these ones were so cool, and the fact that these are separates, I am a sucker for separates, especially these ones will mix and match very nicely with the black separates from the Barbie Basics. But then we have these ones too. There was one other set that was separates. It looked like, basically it looked like this. It was purple denim with a little purple t-shirt. I have stuff like that over and over again. Purple's not exactly my favorite color either. The other one was a cowgirl dress with boots. It was really nice. And I think there was one more. Do I remember what it looked like? No. And we don't. Oh yeah, you know what? It was just another little pink dress with frills on it like this. We've seen it a million times, so I stopped myself. I probably will get them one day, especially if they show up at the dollar store. With these packs, I have to be honest and say that I didn't really like the other ones. They had a lot of printed on details. There was a bow one that had printed on details. There was one that had weird cutouts in the midriff, and just things that we've seen before. This we've got. I mean, it helps when there are separates in here, and especially a basic separate that has no printing on it. But then we've got a really nice, simple floral dress. This dress looks really cool. The kicker here, the thing that pulled me in, was this really cool rose necklace, headband and jelly shoes for accessories in this one, purse and other shoes. Do I have a doll? I was supposed to have a doll. I actually even dressed a doll. I don't know where she is. I'm gonna have to go find her, maybe, to try on the shoes, because we don't have that. But let's just try these on. Four fashions and only 3 dolls. That's just like the last time, but I guess, or maybe there were 5 fashions the last time. I don't know. I went looking. I didn't want to use somebody else. You know what? I'm not going to go get that other doll, because it should be AAPI representation here. There is a new Indian doll. Oh no, she's not actually. She's Northern Africa. And you might have seen her in Slate stealing all of the accessories. Here, let me move this stuff out of the way. That's a cool easel. I thrifted that not too long ago. Let's move this platform out of the way too. Make sure nothing's in the way. Make sure the lights are still good. I guess I'll just pull these out of their envelopes first so you can get a better look without the glare. I don't even know. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I thought this might have been pants. But this is some kind of watermelon separate. It looks weird. Very, very weird pattern. I have to admit that I don't like it. The pattern, it's crazy. I like basics, but it's the edges are all finished and everything, so it looks really good. I think that was something that I noticed with the red dress from this collection, or the pink dress, I'm sorry. It had unfinished ruffles, and I don't like that. I mean, this one turned out pretty good. Has hearts all over it. Oh, and speaking of hearts, something that I don't like in a print is hearts. Hearts and rainbows and butterflies. Even though butterflies can be classy, you know what? It all can be done classy. I have found some hearts over the years that were done well. I've had butterflies that were done well. Rainbows. I don't know if you can do a classy rainbow. I do like a pastel rainbow over a standard rainbow, but I also really like primary colors. So You can't say that. I'm not gonna like something that's, if it was color blocked, red, blue, and yellow, I would probably love it. All right, so here's this, two separates. We've got a longer skirt with a slit and a tied up thing. Do I have to worry about tying those up? I hope not. Maybe, hopefully those are stitched shut. And then we got this purse again, which we've seen a million times. They do like to do this one in translucent. I am a fan of it. It looks like a classy pearl bag. I save all my hangers. I already took those off and put them aside. I don't know. I like my black hangers that I got off of Amazon more than I like the pink one, so I don't even know if I'll ever use them. Get this stuff. Cleaning as I go. Right on this one. I guess this is the pack I'm most excited about. Notice that these things match. Unfortunately, that's not going to work together. But also, this is pink and red together, so I think we can do some swapping. This is going to look crazy though if we mix and match those ones. So I don't know about that, or that pink top might look. So we're probably going to be doing some mixing. Oh, I didn't even mention this purse. One of my favorite. It reminds me of Bakelite. It's a really cool purse. All right. I wonder if she had these on her head in the thumbnail and they just fell off now. I was really surprised that the sunglasses fit on the larger Disney heads. These are Hasbro Disney heads on WWE bodies. If you're wondering, if you've never seen one of my videos before, these are like magic shoes. These came with some of the WWE dolls. They go with everything. No matter what dress I put on, it's always the best choice. I have quite a collection of WWE shoes. I think we'll start with the 2-pack because that seems to be older, and then we'll get into the newer stuff, which I might have been the first person to find. The single packs, I found them in Canada at Walmart. I found these in Canada at Walmart also before I saw them on any of the fan sites too. So here's the dress. It has straps and puff sleeves. It's kind of mother of the bride, but it's one of those dresses that are so gaudy and so old lady that they're kind of cool, but also would be really cool to dress in. We might have to dress these fashions again on some of the other dolls, because I do have some. That older lady doll that's from, she's the queen from Northern Africa. She would look really good in that dress, I think. All right, here's one that I'm really excited about. The boxy, blocky little pink tank top. Looks really, really nice. It's a shame that they have to put holes in all of this stuff. I ordered the 3 core Barbie style fashion packs. They went on sale this month, at the end of this month, for this month. And I really wanted them, and I waited for them. They're $40 in Canada. So they went on sale for $17.50, but that's not translated to $17.50 in Canada. I think I had to pay, I think that they're $30. I think that's what $17.50 translates in Canada. But the Barbie style stuff, which is probably the only fashions I should be buying and the only fashions I should be keeping. So I don't know what's going on with that. All right. So, all right, I'm gonna take Namaari in this. I always like to put her in the prettiest stuff because she's so tough and edgy. I love these WWE bodies on, if you want to see better looks at these fashions and the other ones from this collection, you can check out my last AAPI video. I'm pretty happy with these things, but we're gonna put her into this. I guess this isn't the most girliest outfit. It's actually, the black in it makes it kind of edgy and rock and roll. So let's just see. Oh, and the choker necklace. I love when they have elastic straps on the stuff, and I've noticed that Mattel has been doing that recently, and it just adds a little bit of expensiveness. They probably do it so that it's more adaptable to curvy and slim bodies, but it makes the strap thicker and more substantial and looks more expensive. So I do like the elastic incorporations into, and just the thicker bands on all of these things. I've noticed that has happened a lot. And even check out this one. This is not just a black ribbon, it's more of a cloth. So that's really cool. These things are always hard to get on, and I should probably pause the video as I dress, but I'm sure I can fill the air with my commentary because I am very opinionated, so I always have a lot of stuff to say. And did you see these fashion packs is a question that I want to know in this story yet. And did you choose any of them? And would you, I would get every, I mean, I used to buy every single fashion pack every time they came out. However, Canada doesn't get them all. There was the Ken ones that did become available on Amazon, and I'm really sad that I did not buy them because they're way too much money. They're double the price on Amazon. But they had this blue cloudy one for Ken, and it was the one that I wanted the most, and I told myself, you have to wait until it comes to Walmart or a dollar store, but at least Walmart. And it never did come. This is looking really, really good, by the way. Can you see how nice that this is turning out? Sometimes I do want to cut off the sleeves, but for this instance, the way that they did it and the way that they made them so puffy, and this old ladiness of this dress is so incredible that it's so, we'll keep her earring in. It's so cool. And of course these, I mean, you know what? I should have the pumps, the black pumps out, because they would look really good, because this dress is super 80s. Very, very, very nice, or it could be 80s. I like it. Big rose print, really substantial straps. All of the edges are hemmed. It looks good in the front and back. It's strangely tight around the waist. I don't think that this would fit on a curvy. The Velcro isn't lining up perfectly, but it can be done. Yeah, look, it's really flattering. Look how thin it makes the waist look. Definitely a fan of this dress. Okay, and let's do the whole thing and make it really Spanish by putting on this choker flower floral necklace, which I really like. And I think that, yes, if you put the clip perfectly in the back, then it goes off to one side, which looks really good, and it looks super like Mediterranean. It looks French or Italian or Spanish. What I said, it's got really, really cool. Yeah, that's gonna be probably used a lot. A little blood red at the neck. You can't go wrong with that. And then of course, I guess I'm incorporating all of the accessories in this outfit. She's getting everything. We got this pink rose purse, which I love the chunkiness. It doesn't open or anything. It's got studs on the handle, so it makes it a little edgy. Thorns, you might say. I wonder if I ever made that correlation before. I must have. I never remember what I say either. But really cool rose accessories for this dress. 100% recommended. That's sick, gross style. Let's go. All right, pink. Let's see if the pink matches her lipstick. It's not the right pink, so I think we're gonna go on Sisu. with this one. And I mean, at the end, it's too bad this isn't more interactive. I would say if I was doing this live, you could tell me who you want to try on what. I am very interested in seeing how this boxy little tank top fits. It's got a lot of little ties still stuck into it. But let's get this on. Put it on. I try to do things quickly, but carefully at the same time. I don't know if I'm at an awkward position. I better stand up so I'm not hunched over. You won't be able to see my face. So I guess that's a win-win situation. And then let's do the straps. Now I think we might be having an occurrence of these broader shoulders stopping it from going up all the way. But oh yeah, I knew I would like this. It's like more of a modern cut. Also, maybe more of a 50s cut because of the square neck. But I like it. I like how sleek it is. And I like it a lot. I like the substantial sleeves on it. It just makes it a little more expensive, and it's a nice cottony material, although it's probably 100% polyester. Something I've noticed with my fashions, especially the white ones, is that they actually get dingy. I don't know if that's because my hands are dirty, and then I don't know what to do about that. Maybe you have to wash your doll clothes. I don't know. And then you can see this floral print. Is it the same floral print? No, they're two completely different floral prints. I really like it. Again, it's like super granny, but perfect for her. One of you calls her granny whenever I pull her out to do the reviews. I love her hair so much. I just figured out what was her name? I forget what her name is. I don't know her as a rapper or an actress, but I noticed that they really made her act just like she's got one name. She's apparently crazy rich Asians. Also, she was just in an episode of, I'm going to watch some movies that she's in because I really liked her character in Raya in The Last Dragon. She's the Last Dragon. This is a really awesome outfit. I mean, I really like this top. That would look really good with a black skirt too, and it looks nice with the existing sneakers that we have on her. So let's go over to now Raya herself in this dress, which has hearts all over it, which normally I wouldn't like. So let's replace it with more hearts. And then I guess she's gonna get the crazy watermelon dress again, and then maybe I will mix and match some stuff. But this, oh yeah, we haven't had any shoes yet, but now we have 2 pairs of shoes, which I know most people get really excited about that, but not this guy, because my dolls don't have the same size feet as all of your dolls. But the shoes are pretty cool. Okay, we gotta be careful, and you gotta use scissors and not pull. I always preach this, even though it's just gonna put holes in it anyway. I think this would be considered a maxi skirt. Let me try to see if there's elastic bands. We got a nice pair of black sandals. Simple. They're not slanted feet though. That was what I was gonna do. I guess I can give you guys a sneak peek at an upcoming video. I said, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of all of my made to move dolls, and then but who would wear the shoes? And then I thought, why don't I just use one of the original Barbies, because that is a slim body, a regular Barbie body that I actually like. and we are going to be looking at that soon. But she can't wear all of the new flat shoes, even though. So we'll get back to her in another video. We do have to reassess all of my new favorite dolls, and we have to go through the stuff, and we have to look again at what I'm keeping. Flat foots. I don't support high heels, but I do have to admit that they do look good, and I probably shouldn't mention that or say that, but it's true. Something that I'm noticing here, this is definitely a change. So I've had many versions of this bag, but I've never had the strap on it be made of a more jelly material. Now the box is the blocky part of it. It's still, you can hear, a harder plastic. This doesn't make the same sound. That's more similar to the ones like this we've gotten, but the strap is usually really stiff. But this is, I like this. I like this addition to the strap, and it looks glamorous and more expensive. It definitely looks really cool. Shoes aren't going to be tried on anybody, but they're nice, but they're flat foot. I mean, they work on a made to move. We'll have to talk about that too. That's a conversation for another video. All right, the bra top, which is one of my problems with these Barbie core outfits, which, I mean, I'll talk about that when I get them and unbox them. But every single one of them, the outfits come in with a bikini top on, and I don't understand. And then this is super stapled. Too many staples. They really have to put so many in it. It seems to be taking to the material. I mean, the material seems to be taking to it well. And these bows are tied on, which I definitely appreciate, because you do not know how hard it is with my man fingers to tie the little ribbons. It can take hours. And also because I'm a perfectionist and I need each side to be perfect. This is so well fitting, and I think that this suits her very, very well. Again, it is hearts, but it is a rudimentary heart, which I like more, where it starts looking like an animal print kind of thing. But the ruching in this, and let me pull the stitch down. Oh yeah, this fits really, really nice, especially on my more full-figured WWE dolls. They really do fill out the clothes better, but that looks amazing, and we can mix and match that with other maybe some kind of bathing suit bottom, but it does kind of look like a bathing suit, and it does look very tropical. It does look like Pacific Islands, so very, very fitting for this month. I haven't done anything to represent Mermaid, which is not cool. But this long skirt also seems very, I don't know, tropical to me too. The slit up the side and the rudimentary hearts and little white plastic ties all over it. It does ride up a little high, but that actually looks really good, because if you're showing so much skin up above, see, this is following my rule that I always go on about. Well, a lot of revealing at the top, then you reveal less down below. Something's happening with the slit, unfortunately. I think, oh yeah, unfortunately my hem wasn't hemmed in there. It missed catching that stuff, so it's what am I trying to say? I don't have the words. Anyway, it's finished all the way here, but then they missed and it doesn't turn under. I don't know if I can fix that. I don't know if it's worth fixing that. I mean, it's not totally noticeable. Unfortunately, it's not perfect, but the top is, and even the bows look nice, which I sometimes have a problem with that. I can flatten this out a little better. But this is a really good outfit. Oh, there. I fixed the Velcro more perfectly. A nice thicker ribbon here. And I have a thinner ribbon sewn to it. So, oh wow. Okay, I'm probably gonna remove those because they're separate. Yeah. I'm gonna remove those bows. I always do that, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right now, even though can I really see, and should I be doing it? Because I noticed that it is two different pieces of ribbon, and I hope I'm not mistaken. Wait, that's not my stitch ripper. I have been hunting for years for a stitch ripper with a wooden handle like that, an old-fashioned one, and I never found one. But I have one with this is a horrible. But I have one with a metal handle. I think it's supposed. What is going on? I mean, I could have even done it with my scissors, but I specifically wanted to use. Oh, it's right here. I don't know. I don't know when or where or how. It's actually, when I'm looking at it, it's not as nice as I want it to be. I want like one that looks like it's Pioneer. I should have. I can't really see because the lights are shining in my eyes, so I could be mistaken, and this could be a giant mistake. But maybe I'll just take out one. Uh-oh. And then plus I don't know if I'm cutting a hole in the ribbon itself. And maybe I should take it off the doll before I do something like this. And maybe I should do it when I can see, and maybe I shouldn't be doing it live on camera, because does it really make for good video? Well, you can see me destroy it. Guess that would make a good video. As much as I was saying, oh, I like the bows and these bows are nice and all of this stuff, and then if I have the opportunity to remove an embellishment, I'm definitely gonna do it. That's how it works. I'm just gonna do one this time, just so I can be a little more careful. But then, oh well, maybe I will do it. Maybe I'll do it at the end of the video. Yeah, even better. Incredible thick strap. Simplicity, little bows. I can add that to my list too. Bows and rainbows and butterflies, and I always leave one out. And then also I will save this bow because it's kind of nice, and you never know when you're actually gonna want a little bit of detail. Like if you put it on the back of this sandal, then we're talking. I'm all down for that. But let's just sling this classy purse, which I don't really like this purse. Well, you know what? It's not horrendous, but I kind of want to go with the beach vibe with this, and then you just can't fit all of the stuff you need for beaching with this. And I think that this purse is too glamorous personally for this outfit, but it is like a jelly purse, so maybe it's not glamorous at all. But I'm just thinking of this as more of a pearls and beaded and yeah, and sparkly glass, but it's plastic, so who knows, maybe it is a rubber purse and it would be perfect. But yeah, I want to give her a beach bag, and she's got these sandals. Look, it came with unclassy shoes. So there we go. Yeah, I'm loving this side so much more than with the straps. So we will get back to that, and we will remove that when we mix and match it with something else. But now, Sisu, it's going to get dressed again. I guess I'll start by showing you the sandals. I won't save these elastic bands, even though sometimes I do. And check these out. They're little jelly shoes, and they're platform, and they got some strange treads on them, but they also painted the platform. So all of you people who love the details will love these. A translucent jelly shoe, though, I am down for. I mean, these are great colors too. Also, seafoam and dusty rose. You can't go wrong with that. That's the best combination in the world. Complementary colors, pink and green. So seafoam, dusty rose, right? Having a brain fart like I do in every video. Dusty rose. I think that's the gross 80s name of really light pink. It's so gross that I love it. All right, so this is what this looks like on. For a minute in the package, I thought that these might have been flared pants, which probably would have been, it would have looked like some crazy 70s pajamas. But unfortunately not. But I do like a tight fitting little mini skirt. That is my favorite kind of Barbie skirt. This definitely has possibilities. Not necessarily together, but as much as I don't like this print, you can match this with so many things. In fact, let's do it right now. I will take off the sneakers so it'll make it easier for me. And let's match pink with green. And I kind of like how we got my little rule going on here. It doesn't necessarily match this pink, but it matches the other pink that's in this outfit. So come on, this is an incredible outfit. These look great together. This top is going to look good with so many things, so many patterned little pink skirts. And you can see that the skirt fits really, really nicely. A nice thick elastic waist, a nice stretchy material that's flattering and hugging, but not too tight. So good, even though too tight on these bodies looks really, really good. But this, it fits, it falls and it fits perfectly. This was a little wider, but it also fell and fit perfectly. That's pretty good. Let me just hold these up and see how this is wrong. This whole top is wrong. I'm gonna have to figure something out. So looking at this top right now, I see this paired with maybe a pair of pants, maybe a tight pair of pink pants that are this color, that are the color pink in it, or this color, maybe that, little leggings, sporty it up. What else? Maybe a pair of, I don't know, maybe a pair of white denim, maybe. I don't know. It's a very busy pattern and a very crazy outfit. It's going on. It's going on nicely because unlike most tops, it's getting wider at the wrists. So super good, super easy to put on. Let's move her troll hair out of the way, which I love her hair. And then let me, oh, I can see one of the holes. Oh, that's so bad. Oh man, check that out. See that hole from the ties? That's so sad. Why do they do it? The best thing about the Barbie style packs is that they're not tea-tied into the package at all. They're just in plastic bags inside of a really nice box that I have no use for, but it's really nice. Oh, this is really interesting. The two straps that go together and you can push them together. Oh, and it becomes a dress. So this is a great example of why I love separates so much that are the same. And when you buy these sets, because this actually looks really good, it looks like a dress and with a pink belt on. But there's the options then. So you have this fancy dress, which surprisingly I really like. Leave a comment down below if you think that this dress actually looks pretty nice. So yeah, it's got this kind of 60s thing going on because of the flared sleeves, and I'm totally down with that. And of course it matches her hair color perfectly with the pink. I mean, she's got purple in her hair too. Well, she's got blue and purple in her hair. I don't know why, but I guess it's pulling out the pink and looking real good. And I think that these sneakers would probably be very good for it, because it is kind of also Tennessee. Not Tennessee, but not the state, but tennis core. It's kind of like that too. I am very surprised. I almost say this in every video too. This is why we try things on, because you don't know. And then look, you can pull it down a little bit, make it a little sexy, have it into separates, and it looks more sporty. Put it together, looks a little classier. Put it with some high heels. You can dress it up with some jewelry. Speaking of which, oh, we got the sandals, and with this one we got a headband. And I don't know if this head can handle a headband, but like I said with a Raya, oh yeah, it does it. Okay, I don't like the headband, but it could be cute on the right person. I do see it being like a young 60s thing. So kind of cute. 60s, 70s, late 60s, early 70s. Yeah, headband gotta go. Let me put the headband behind. One more try. I am surprised that the glasses and the headbands do fit on these heads. You can't go wrong with this hair, which is why she's one of my favorites. I mean, it's okay. I prefer no headband, though. Okay, all right. Coolness personified. What else can I try in here? Clean up the mess. I don't think there's any other combination that I want to mix together, and probably I've been doing this far too long. Oh, there's only one other combination. Well, no, there's a couple combinations here. So what's gonna happen, and maybe I'll cut the straps off here. So there's these two pieces, which definitely can mix together. So let's see how the bikini, that you always should take off your shoes before you change your skirt. You're just asking for problems. I'm gonna calm down though. Stop trying to. How long is it? Oh, it's not even an hour like my normal videos are. But no, this doesn't look good. It's okay. It matches. I think if you wore red shoes with this, that you could pull it off. But I'm also seeing how puffy this skirt is now that I've tried on the other one. But also, let's just do what we know. What we know is magical. I kind of don't want to take this top off because it is so nice. But you know what? And do you know what I might do and cheat? Because maybe I'll never do this again. I'm gonna grab one of the Barbie basic skirts. I'll probably grab one of my favorite ones, which would be the most simplest one. Gotta be careful with this. Gotta be careful not to put a hole in the strap. maybe I shouldn't be doing this right now. No. No, I won't do it now. I'll do it when I can see better. I am going to grab I swear I'm still right here. I must. Oh, you knew who had it on? That 1950s Barbie had it on. There she is. How could she? How could she steal this? Oh, she does fit the she fits all of the shoes. I guess that's for the upcoming video. All of the shoes from the mini brands. But here we go. Here's the simplest little skirt, which maybe this is too revealing, but I think that this will look really good with this top. So let's just test that out and see. I mean, no daughter of mine for sure, but she looks, I mean, she looks super sexy. We like we like the, I mean, even the bow would have looked nice. Do I regret cutting the bow off? No, I do not. Actually, I kind of like that detail. It makes it look a little more bathing suity. No, we like it without. She kind of looks like Minnie Mouse though. Sexy Minnie Mouse outfit. Where are those ears? She should put those on. She could put this black bow in her hair. Okay, and then what did we want to try? Oh, we wanted to try. Oh, look, we can try all kinds of things. Now that we have the basic black skirt on, we can take off this top where I can see it better too and attack that thread on it better. And then we can put on this pink squared off simple top, which I don't know if any of you are going to appreciate this outfit, but it's these simple basics that I love the most. So solid colors, then you can grab a blazer and she's going to look amazing in this outfit. This is why I don't do well with hair. This is why I shave all of the hair's getting in the way. Just trying to make a video. I can't get these sleeves up her muscular arms. This looks so good though. Don't go away. You're not gonna. Her hair's getting caught in the Velcro. Let's pull it out of the way. You're not gonna regret staying, because look at this outfit. Two super well made simple pieces of clothing that looks, it's just this really cool. Now here you add the accessories. I mean, we could even put on a blazer. I really do want to put a blazer on her. And then of course the magic shoes, as much as this would probably look good with the black pumps that I have too. These strappy little high sandals looking really good. Oh, you can fall off her shoulder just a little bit, looking really sexy. We can give her some jewelry, but unfortunately this whole set didn't come with any jewelry. Can we give her that heart purse? Maybe we'll give her this plastic purse so we can mix the other sets and she can put that on. But now that we have done all of this and we've made her all fancy, I'd give her one of the bag. I'd give her one of the new mini brands bags for sure. And she looking all rich and stylish and expensive, and you know what, she doesn't even need jewelry. I'm such a minimalist. This is the look I like. I think she looks so good. Okay, but let's make her look not as good, but still good. Again, take your shoes off before you change your skirt always. We gotta see what these two pieces look like, and we know they're gonna look good together because we got the pink hearts and the red, and we got the black shoes to tie it all together, the black strap, So basically her belt is matching her shoes, but they're just simple black. So it looks fine. It doesn't look as good as the black dress. This is why. Will I be getting rid of this? No. This definitely has potential. This with a black top. Or are we going to do that now? All right, why not? One more time. Let's just take this off and see if I can find my simplest Barbie Basics black top. Oh, that's so funny. It's so funny because this is my favorite combination, and I'll let it slip. So the perfect doll collection line that I invented in my head has very, very similar, I mean almost exactly, to these separates that you could put together and they become a dress, but then you separate them and they can mix and match. It's the perfect LBD, but then it has potential for so many possibilities when you just, for example, you break up the set. And there you go. I kind of want to put her in the two black pieces and then not appreciate any of the fashion that we saw today. But yeah, of course, that looks fantastic, and it would look fantastic a little with this skirt and what other. I don't know about this. I'm sure black would look fine with this. I guess we have to try since we're still here. But yeah, that looks really, really good. Some little pops of color in there, simplifying it, not making it all crazy. Patterns and colors on patterns and colors, which I understand that's what little girls want. But it's not for me. But let's just see the two last separates here. I say I won't put her shoes back on, but I probably will. Let's just see. Can't go wrong with a black or white t-shirt. I'm just curious. I don't know how good this is going to look because pastels and black, it can be done. We've seen it. We've seen it in this video. But hell, I like it. I think it depends on the coloring of the person wearing it. But yeah, that looks great, especially if she's wearing black shoes. Which we're putting on the black shoes again. I'll just put on one. These magic shoes that work with every outfit. And then, yep, looking so good. Wow, she's got all these skirts. Simplicity. You can only have one crazy thing in an outfit. That's my rule. That's why I got rid of all of my crazy tank tops, so that the concentration would be on the toys I'm playing with instead of clashing. And then yeah, I love those two together too. Makes it a little edgy, very nice. Could even wear the white sneakers with this and the black top. So good. So many possibilities. Love my Barbie basics. Love matching that stuff. I did not know we were going to do that here. We got some edgy, pretty at the same time. That's the definition of art. Contrast. That's my definition of art anyway. Good art. There always has to be contrast. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today for one of my crazy Barbie fashion mashups. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow with more. We got to open up the rest of my mini brands. I'm really excited to finish that off and maybe buy more.